to another video on my channel, and yes, this has happened. And I have this lovely background, which the camera's not focusing on. Just don't be a pain. Just focus on it. Struggles are real right now. There it is. A little bit. I don't know. I'll probably put it on screen, but it's just a picture of a broken hand. Because I broke my hand. Which is kind of awful because now I have one hand, so I can't really do anything at all. Yeah, so we're gonna tell the story of how this actually happened. So basically, we were on vacation for 2 weeks, and then one of the Wednesdays I had hockey back. You know, I had hockey, and so I went to the hockey game. I wasn't originally going to go, but then I went to it anyway with my dad, and I ended up breaking my hand. So basically, what happened was, I'm gonna move my phone because I don't like it on the desk. I don't like anything on the desk right now. There used to be a rag, and it was awful. It was disgusting. So, yeah, basically what happened was there was a person in front of me, and then there was another person, like, next to him. So this person ran into the person who was next to him, and he was spinning around with his leg out, and I came skating by, and I couldn't stop. So my feet hit his spinning leg, and I flew forward, and I think my dad said that he thinks that I landed on my stick, but he didn't see it. So I hit it on the ice like hard enough that it got a break. So this is going to be, well, I had one of these on for 2 weeks, and now I'm having this one on, which is the same thing as what I had on the last 2 weeks. This is going to be on for another 2 weeks. They're gonna recheck it again on August 26th, which is, yeah, that's pretty good, I guess. Well, they were gonna schedule it for August 29th, which would be exactly 2 weeks from yesterday, which is when I went. But I said that's my birthday, and I don't want to be going to the doctors on my birthday, so they did the Friday before. So yeah, that's the story of this. So we went, after the hockey game, my hand was hurting, we just went back to the vacation, and then we went to a hospital near there, and then the hospital, there was a long wait. We were probably in the waiting room for like 2 hours or something, I don't know. So they called us in, and then we just went in this little room. They took my blood pressure and the heart rate or something, I don't know. They took a lot of things, like blood pressure, heart rate, and I think that might be it. And then after that, they just sent me back into the waiting room to wait for somebody to come out to get us for x-rays. So they took us in for x-rays. We took a couple of x-rays, and it was kind of awkward getting x-rays. It's really awkward getting x-rays. And then they sent me back to the waiting room, I think, and then we waited a little bit more for a room to open up, and then a room opened up. So then we went into the room, and that's when the doctor told me that it was broken. And they printed out pictures of the x-rays, and yeah, so then they kind of wrapped it up. So there's this part which is hard, and then this part is not hard. This is just my skin, basically. So this is basically like a gauze with something in it. So you put the gauze in water, and then you have to put it on the hand immediately, and then it like hardens, so you can mold it. It hardens, and then it stays hard. And then you wrap it up in this little wrap. So if any of you want to be a doctor, that's how you do it. And they called this a splint. You can call it a soft cast or a splint. I had a choice of getting a waterproof cast or this. The doctor recommended, well, the second time the doctor recommended getting one of these. So yeah, let me go back to when we were in the hospital. So I was in the emergency room hospital and they wrapped it up. I got my x-rays, then we basically just left. We went to CVS, we bought a bag so that I could just put the bag on and it would block water from getting in, but I couldn't swim. And that was a bummer, and I still can't swim. I can like stand in the water. I can take this off though. The last one that I had on, they said I shouldn't be taking it off. Well, and then this one they told me I could. So like we got that. I had this on for like another week and then a few days. And just yesterday I got this on and we went to an orthopedist and they said that they took some x-rays and they took off the other one. They made this one and it was great. Yeah. And I got to wash my hands. Yeah. I've never been so excited to wash my hands, you know? So I get to take this off once a day and wash my hands, or I can go in the shower, and then I have to do like gentle movements with my finger just to make it get back to normal. So part of the bone is starting to grow back in, which they said is good. And then they said that like your finger, usually when you have this type of break, it's at like your pinky's at a 45-degree angle, but mine's at a 10-degree angle, so that's good. That means it's like it wasn't very bad, and it will heal faster. And they said that I was lucky because it's like just kind of like just below the growth plate, which is what makes your fingers grow. And I'll show you the x-ray later and I'll explain it. It'll be better, I guess. I didn't get the x-rays from yesterday though, which stunk because I wanted them, because those were cool. Because those showed a lot more than what these ones show. So yeah, I'm going to go get my x-rays so I can explain this better. Alrighty, so I got the x-rays and I'm gonna try to find a good one. Okay, I'll just show you one of these for now. I have 3 of them. So this is what my hand looks like. This is my hand. And I broke this finger right here, which is my pinky finger. So you can see how all these bones are straight. And this one has like a curve in it. That's the break right there. In the new ones, there's some fuzzy white, which means that the bone is growing back. So, yeah. Then, let's move this. So, there's a little arrow right there. There's like little like scrapes on there, but the camera won't focus onto it. But there is scrapes there. Yeah, so the growth plates that I'm talking about, so I'll just show you on this. So these are growth plates. There's like a bone and then there's a separation and then a bone. The little separation, little bone right there, that's a growth plate. So your growth plate's on your fingers. There's your bone and then there's the growth plate. So this one, growth plate is like right above where it curved, and my hand is shaking so much. So yeah, so it's another one, basically the same thing. You know, I just think they printed out 3 of the same ones because these look almost identical. I don't know, like this one, the one that I have in the background, this one, that one's like scary. Let's see if I can get it closer. So yeah, you can see how that one's like touching the other one, like that. Okay. It just turned off on me. So yeah, that's my story of how I broke my hand. So I have this on for another 2 weeks. Then I'm gonna go back. They're gonna take another set of x-rays, and then they're gonna say like what I can do, and they're probably gonna make me another one of these, and then I will have this on for these. I think I'll have another one of these on for 2 more weeks, or else they might not have me on this, but I think they said I'm gonna be in this for like 6 weeks or something, so that's kind of bad. Yeah, so that's basically all the time that I have for this story time, which is how I broke my hand, which breaking your hand is not very good. It's just annoying because you can't do anything. And this is the hand I write with. This is my right hand. So yeah, it's hard. So now I have to do everything with my left hand. Like, I'm trying to eat with my left hand, but usually I take this off when I'm eating. Yeah, so that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. In the comments, tell me if you've ever broke a bone, or give me some sympathy about this. Yeah, that's all for today, and I'll see you guys a little later. Goodbye.